Hello everyone. In this video, I would like to show you how to create sketches for your UI design. As you can see, I have already finished the sketching for just one page, which is the dashboard page of my design previously identified from the previous step. And I started the process from the sticky notes. As you can see, I have write down the name of the page, which is dashboard, and the elements that is needed to be added into my design. And there will be a list of the spaces which include buttons, titles, and other information. And also there is a logout button and a link to the tutorial. Those are all the designs for just this single page. You can see I explored all different styles or layout and explored more features that is beyond everything listed here. So let's get started. Before I start, I prepared some papers like this. As you can see, I have 6 frames for the phone design on each page. However, you don't have to do this. If you only have white pages, you can just join the squares by yourself like this. And before you start, it is highly recommend you to join those frames before you start, so that you know where to add your design, and this also gives you a strong motivation to add as many ideas as possible. If you would like to use this template, you can find the template in our presentation document, and then you can export those slides into PDFs or other formats and print them out. Okay, let's get started. To begin with, I have the list of the features on the sticky note. You can also write this down on the paper. I like sticky notes because I can put it anywhere, so that I can when I was drawing on different pages, this is more convenience because I can see this anytime. Always remember, the sketching is the brainstorming process. This means this should be very fast and don't have to be focused on very much details. The goal here is generate as many ideas as possible. When I see those elements, I just start as soon as possible without thinking too much. So this is the home page. You can write down the home page on your paper so that you can identify which one is which when you finish all the ideas. So as first, I have the list of the spaces, and so draw the space. Could be first it has a title, and this is some information, and I need a view information button. I use I here to indicate this is information button, and the reserve button, and I write book here. So this is the first space. Here the title is something. Here's a title, and here are some information about this space. Of course, I will not call this title, so it's better to use a more realistic title for each part. So I will call it wood shop, and some information, the information icon, and the book button. And of course, this will be a list of the spaces here, so I need to add more. And I don't know what to write, what the title is about, so I just use this blocked to indicate, and this is a space name, so that my user and my team member can understand, and I will not forget that. The same thing, because this is the same thing, so I think that is enough. And on this page, I have 3 spaces listed here, but there could be more. But because they are just the repeated elements, so I don't have to add everything here. And of course, I need a logout button, I don't have enough space to write down the text here or the label for a button. So I just use some placeholder like this. And always remember to make it clear what does that mean. And I need a back button, obviously. Maybe also I need a tutorial here. So this is my initial idea for this page. This should be very quick. As you can see, I just list everything here without thinking too much. And then maybe here I forgot something. Like if I can add a photo of each space, and then there will be help my users to find the space they would like to use very quickly from this list. So in next iteration, I'll add something here. Again, my header bar will be the same, and down below for each one of them, I'll add a photo to them. So I'm thinking about this layout. In Sketch or the wireframe, we use this block to indicate this is an image. And I have already know here will be title, so this block I indicate this is the title, and I add some descriptions here, maybe the location of the space. And the two buttons, I just added two buttons down below here. This is the information button about this space, and the book button about this. So that is basic card for this space. Let me just very quickly to add other things to make it look like a list. You can see how fast I'm sketching here. And there will be more. So this is my first iteration from first idea to the second one. And maybe this image is too small. Maybe I can consider to make it larger. And there's one very normal layout for the card design. So maybe just emphasize the card. So this is the image of the space. And down below here, so this is title or the name of the space, some introductory information. And down below, again, I add this button here. And now I would like to change the information button about this space. So I move it up here to move it away from this book to reduce the misoperation. And of course, add another card. This is my and now I have the third idea. And then I realized that maybe the information could be displayed together when on next screen. So I might not need this button here. If my user would like to see more information, they can just tap on this card here. Here is what I mean. I may further simplify this card for each space by removing those two buttons, so that my user can just, no matter they would like to learn more about space or make a reservation, they can just tap on this card to view information, so that they don't have to, so that we can save some space by removing the buttons. So here we just a card, image, and name of the space, and some description. That's it. And so instead of clicking on a book button, my user can just tap on this card to view the information or make reservation. And this is a very normal design for modern user interaction design for mobile. Let me add a couple of more card here. So this is a card for the space, and here the photo of the space, the title of the space and some description or the location. The benefit of this is obviously, as you can see, on this design, I can only display 2 cards on the same screen. And for the previous ones, I can display at most 3. But now I can display more because I removed the buttons and I removed the 2 buttons. So it is more compact and save more space. And of course, here are the logout button and the tutorial button and also back button. And maybe I can consider combine those two designs together. For each card, I use this layout from vertical layout, but I use a smaller card so that for each row I can display 2 cards. Here is what I mean. Like this. Sorry, that looks not very good. Now this looks better. And on this card there will be a large image as a background, and the name of the space is displayed here. And the location of it. I don't know if we would have enough space here to display the full location, but we can test later on the software. To further clarify that, you can I'll add some text here, note here, space name, and down below would be location or address. Okay, add more down below. And now I have 5 ideas here. It's a development process, and I've come from very basic idea and landed to this design, this layout. And now I have 6. I can display 6 cards on the same screen, but however, the number of cards displayed on the same screen is not the goal. We're doing this. Our goal is make the app more usable and more convenient for the user to use. So now I'm considering maybe the user is not the first time user. They might already use it before. So maybe if I could add some frequently used spaces on top of the screen, and then every time when the user need to use it, they can just and every time when the user use it, they can just make a quick action here. So, and now I can just add this to, maybe I can add another section on top of the screen called quick list, which means the frequently used spaces for the user. And of course, the name of it. Because this is a frequently used items, I'm assuming the users already know where each space is, so I will not include the location here. This will make the design further more cleaner and also save some space. And down below, if they want, they can add all spaces here down below, and maybe I can change back to another design. The consideration of this is those spaces might not be familiar to the user, so they might want to see more information here. Yeah, it depends on you. So that is my consideration here. And when I finish this, maybe there are a lot of spaces, especially for a large school, large university like ISU. There might be a lot of things user need to select from. So a search bar will be very helpful for the user. So in next iteration, I will consider about a search bar. Or my favorites or something. Let's just do it very quickly. I know it is ugly, but it's fast. And as long as you can understand it, it is good. Next, I'll add a search bar. It is a search bar. By default, if the user is not searching anything, it should display the list of the elements here. About this text, you don't have to do something like this. Some people will do the text to draw the text like this. This is text, and yeah, something like this to make look like a text. As long as you can understand, that is good. When I was doing this, I'm thinking about how my user is going to find the place. So now they can search something from a long list. And maybe we can provide another option for the user to find the location, like a map. I think that is a good idea. But I will not remove the listing view here. I just add one more option for the user. So there will be a switch here, list view, and a map view. Currently, the map is selected. The user can switch between list and the map. So the list will be look like this, and the map will be look like a map, of course. And I don't know how a map would look like, but yeah, I think that is good map, and the locations, everything will display on the map here. This is the name of it. There's another name. Oh, this might be confusion, so I just add a note here. And call it a space on a map. So user tap here to enter a space to make a reservation. And here will be the section of the quick list, and the list will be like this. Now, maybe add some decoration thing. Now, I have a great idea. It will be cool if we can add a AI search or AI assistant to this interface to help the user to find the location. The reason of this is because some students might know what they need to do, but they don't know which space they need to use. So AI assistant will be very helpful for them. Like they can just describe what they need, and then the AI will find the location for them, find the facilities they can use on campus. So this AI assistant could be just a float button. When the user tap on it, they can display a dialog here. What can I do for you? And then the user can describe what they need. Or they can also type or speak. The user can describe their questions or describe their needs, and then AI will provide the information or provide the suggestions. And the response could be like this. Then the AI says, assuming that the user has submitted a question, like I want to make a model for my furniture design class. What should I reserve here? And the AI answers. Here is the space you should use, and bring the card to the user. Maybe it's a wood shop, and information, and of course provide a button for the user so that they can book. And also maybe user can just close it. And here is the information. Here is the dialog here. Okay, now you can see that I have more than 8 ideas on this single dashboard page. I started from very basic idea that it's very fast to come to you, which might not be effective for the user. But after that, I developed this idea with variations of the different layout, the concept, and I even added more features such as the map view, the AI assistant for the user, which is not originally available in this list. As you can see, this process is not the process of how to design the layout of the elements. It is a process of thinking. By visualizing your ideas on paper, you can see what things can make a difference, and this will inspire you to make additional features or improvement to your design. I prefer paper rather than the iPad or other digital drawing tools, because if I have a lot of sketches here, I can put them together and compare them with all different ideas more conveniently. So this will make your design process clearer for yourself and inspire your process to generate more useful designs here. Again, I just finished the sketching process for just one page, and I have many other pages such as the reservation page, and I will need to take same amount of the effort to create the sketches for each of other pages. When you finish all the sketches for all the pages, and now you may need to make a decision, and maybe you can consider using a different color of the pen. First, for the card of the spaces, I'm thinking about the card that is easy to understand. Also, I can save the space. So maybe this card will be good. So I'll add a star here. This is good. And on the quick list, I like the quick list. This will provide additional reservation process for the user, so to make this process easier for them to use. So the quick link is good. I'll add a mark here, and also this is also good. I think the map view is awesome. It's an awesome idea. So I will decide to use this map view, especially the different way to display the information for the user. And also I will keep the AI assistant feature to the user. So I also added here. And of course, the AI feature here is just a starting point, and it could be another bigger feature. So you can add more sketches for the AI feature only. Alright, so that is the process of sketching for just one page, and you should have many more sketches for other pages. For each page, there should be a lot of ideas. In this demo, I have 8 ideas in total, and just to recap, I used this shape to indicate this image. And also I use the lines, thicker lines or blocks to indicate the title of the space, and the thinner lines to indicate some other information. To make sure I can remember or those elements are understandable to myself or to my team member, I added some notes here to improve the communication of this. And this process should be fast and iterative, and almost every step is built upon the previous ideas. I'm also thinking about how my users gonna interact with the screen. How are they going to find the space they are looking for? When you finish all of your sketches for all the pages, and then make the decisions for your for the design elements, and then in next step you can start to build the digital wireframes in Figma. So I will see you there.